Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready.
Hello, and welcome to an Alpha Pro Series match between Damrud and Early. We are currently trying to set up the first game. It's going to be a Protoss versus Zerg. Oh man, this stream is going well already. Protoss versus Zerg. Now there's a certain situation with the server that we're going to be using. We could be on EU or NA, I'm not sure. I know I have to do a coin flip to start that off. So I've got a quarter here. I'm just going to flip it real quick. And it looks like it is heads. I don't know if you can see that. Hey, what's up?
Hello!
No, you can't
It's
see that.
me!
Oh well. It's heads. So I believe that means that Early gets server pick.
Yeah, I think Damrud. He wanted to say Namrud for some reason. I think he picked else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How you doing?
I'm awake somehow.
Yeah, I just woke up not
Great.
too long ago either.
Oh, that sounds great.
Sorry, I hope that's not too loud.
I was trying to figure out what that noise was.
I was just mixing a drink.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, so we're going to start on NA. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure if they've done the vetoes yet, but...
Are we on yet, by the way?
Yes, we are live.
Oh, hello! Hooray!
Yeah.
Hello, lovely. Means I gotta open up Afrika TV. Hello. Here we go. You know, I was gonna look up what the matchup was, and then I realized that I know what the matchup is already because when Sushi asked me to do this, he literally told me what the matchup was.
Yeah.
And I know who Early is, and I had just looked up Damrud, so that.
Yeah, I haven't seen Damrud.
200 IQ.
I have not seen Damrud play. I haven't really heard of him too much.
Apparently, he's on Alpha. So that's
He's
good.
what?
He's on Alpha, apparently.
Like in the client?
from-
In the client?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's on the EU server though.
okay.
I'm pretty sure because it says that he's Polish on Wikipedia.
Hmm.
He's even got a picture. That's how good he is.
Cool.
He's got a portrait, or an actual picture of himself with the keyboard, and it's great.
So I believe we're just waiting for vetoes right now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We'll get right into game number 1. This is a best of 9, correct?
Yep, I'm assuming so. If nothing's changed.
Yeah, they're usually best of 9s.
Yeah. We should just pick the maps at random from all the Blizzard 1v1 maps. From like the beginning of Wings of Liberty to now. So like Agria Valley would be in there then.
Yeah.
And let's see, what other maps are wait. These are ladder maps. Let's go to Blizzard maps. Let's pull out some fun maps and see what's in here. Oh, whoops. Well, I accidentally made an Abyssal Reef lobby, so that's good. It's a good start. Good start. Let's find an old map. Blistering Sands. There we go. Oh, and the novice maps would be in there too. So like they could get novice Blistering Sands. That would be fun to watch.
Mhm.
Yeah, them be stuck on one base and have to kill the rocks before they could do anything.
Oh man, that's a really old one.
Oh, Blistering Sands?
Yeah. I remember seeing like a really, really good game between TLO and What's that other Zerg from back when TLO still played Terran? Some Zerg from EU. He still plays.
There's a lot of old Zergs.
Yeah.
Like from Europe, like
I think he's
Nerchio
right,
is
right?
still kicking around, right? So
Yeah.
like
Oh well, I can't remember.
Fly, Stefano,
Oh man, it's
I
like on the
think
tip of
Elazer
my
was playing
tongue.
then.
It might start with a D.
Do you remember what part of Europe?
Like Eastern Europe, like maybe Romania.
Okay. I don't know any Romanian Zergs.
Oh well.
I only know of one Romanian that is not an Alpha X, and that is Night End. And he definitely was not a Zerg player. I don't know. I'll have to look this up, though. I must figure this out. We're going to look at Russian players.
Oh, it's Damaga. Yeah, I just found the
Damaga!
game. I just found the game.
Damaga!
TLO vs Damaga, TVZ, Blistering Sands. It's on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Wait, maybe this isn't
there-
that one.
I'm pretty sure that Blistering Sands had, like, there was, like, a PvP on it as well. With, it was, like, Kawaii race, or, no, it wasn't. It was Huck versus... I think it was Kawaii race, but it might be wrong. Kiwi Kaki, that's who it was. Like, these people haven't played in fucking years, dude. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Like, just pulling these names out of my head. It's painful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remembering things is hard, guys. Don't do it.
Yeah, especially not on live stream.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. We haven't done the ultimate sin of doing math on stream
Right.
yet.
Not yet. I'll probably attempt it a couple times though.
Oh my god. Can you imagine TVT on Antigua Shipyard? Have you even seen that map before?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, imagine that. Or TVZ nowadays.
I can't remember
That
what
would
it
make
looks
no
like.
sense.
I'm just searching it now, but
It's such a
oh
small
yeah,
map.
Small
With
4-player
so
map.
many ramps everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But your third base is so isolated. And then after your third base, that you have no idea where you're supposed to expand. Oh, jeez. Every time that I go on stream, I just start looking at old maps. And then I remember everything, and then I start getting into these random tangents about old maps. I feel like I'm like a grandpa. Like back in the war, life was easy and simple. It's Entombed Valley. Oh my god. That's when I played random in Bronze League. I used to 4-rax people in Wings of Liberty. Because my macro was so bad that I could afford to play off of 4 barracks.
Let me just take this a little bit of downtime that we have to mention the Matcherino. You can find the Matcherino link in the in the Afrika chat. At the very top, there's a little drop-down text box right above the chat. It has the Matcherino there. You go to that link and plug in the plug in the code, which is Alpha Pro Series 63, no spaces. I'll just go ahead and type that in chat as well, so you can just copy it from there.
Be a good example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and all you have to do is log in with your Twitch. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Actually, the codes are all used up, so that's awesome. So, yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to make the prize pool any bigger, but it's already maxed out, so that's awesome.
You could still pretend to do it, and then just, like, I don't know, you could throw a nickel at your screen and we'll call it good.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically a nickel, though, just because, you know. It's got the smooth edges. They're cool. When's the last time that you've seen a literal nickel?
Well, actually, just today, because...
Well, yeah, okay, if you work on till, that question's a really stupid question.
I have a...
I don't think I've held a nickel in a long time. Just because
yeah,
I
I
haven't
don't
had
use
to deal
cash
with
that
cash
much.
in a while.
Yeah, I don't use it either, but I have a little coin, like, cup full of, like, loose change that I, throw it in.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Keep accidentally double-clicking maps. I'm looking at them. the hell? I've never seen this map before. Oh, this is a team map, that's why. Wait a second. Oh no, this isn't the one. We gotta like make a 4-player free-for-all on that map that has lava that shows up out of the ground every 60 seconds or however long it is.
Yeah,
that would be great.
There's a co-op map like that, I think.
Yeah, but there's like literally a map that's under ladder maps for Blizzard. I can't remember the name of it. I gotta go dig for it, but like lava just randomly pops up from time to time, so you just cannot build on the low ground, and like you actually have, like, only Terrans can really play on the map because some of the mineral patches get flooded. So like Terrans can just float their CC, but everybody else just gets screwed.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Yeah.
And you'd also have to like lift the workers too, or like bring them to the high ground.
That's what the medevacs are for.
Oh yeah.
Or you just only mule those bases. You just watch as they melt. Sadly. That's okay, you can make more. Alright.
Getting started into game.
That's a loading screen.
Number 1.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert. First map is New Repugnancy. We forgot to mention that. Just surprise. Okay.
Ah, yeah, he is. Look, there's a international clan tag on
there
him.
it is.
Alpha X International.
I don't know why that didn't pop up earlier.
Okay. So, game number 1. Spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss. His name is Early.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, as our lovely red, I think he was trying to be pink, but he's red right now. Unfortunately. A Zerg player, I remember where I was in that sentence. Hailing from Poland here. Being Zergy, it is Damrud. Actually, that reminds me, I had to watch a Polish mini-film today for one of my classes, and I'm not even sure why we really watched it. But dude, Polish cinema is really sad.
Why?
Like, if it's sad, it's like really sad, because the whole thing was about like this kid that like, I think it was like, don't rely on technology too much because there's a human aspect to people or something like that. But there was a kid, and he's like the sweetest, smartest kid ever, and it's like he beats like a grandmaster at chess just as like in like a short part of it, or like he's just fascinated by his dad's computers and stuff, and then he fucking drowns in a lake.
Wow.
Because the ice broke, and then it just cut there. That was the end. Like the aftermath. Yeah, and they just left it. They just cut it off there. No resolve. That's it. Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever seen any Romanian films.
Or Polish, but yeah.
Oh, Polish, yeah.
I haven't seen Romanian films either, so I'll give you that one. But okay, so back to the game. Not depressing Polish film. We see here Early is just doing a 1-gate expand. Nothing. We didn't miss much, all honesty, but we might as well just cap it.
Yep.
Yeah, both players just doing nice expand standard builds, macro oriented, drones in the production tab, some lings as well, just to do some scouting, and an adept for the same purpose, as well as warp-gate. Okay, we caught up.
I think you covered everything.
Yeah, there's some overlords in some places.
There are some overlords in some places.
Yeah, they're that are not the base.
Yeah.
There's one in the wrong base too. He's sneaky too, because he's hiding on the high patches, even though he's an air unit, so you can still see him really easily. It's against their rules to shoot him up there.
I wonder what he's doing with these links. Okay, he was just looking for proxies, I guess.
Yeah, as possible that Early is... I haven't seen Early play too much, to be honest, because he's one of the newer additions, right? To the,
yeah.
to the roster.
So a couple months, I think.
Oh, a couple months?
Maybe a
okay.
month
Well,
or two.
I've never had the chance to cast him when I did a couple of my MVP castings and whatnot. So, I must have just been on the opposite side of the bracket every time. But it's possible that he's known to do some proxy things. Or maybe he's just playing it safe, because, you know, it's game 1.
Yeah.
So those lings are always nice. Better safe than, sorry, and dying.
Right. So, Early is gone for the Twilight Council and Robo instead of the Stargate, which is more popular. Oh, a Dark Shrine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the tech of choice that we're going for. Nefarious. And this Overlord's not going to see it, I don't think. Yeah, he didn't get close to that.
3 more gateways. This is starting to look
Oh no!
spicy.
It's this build. I've been seeing similar builds against me in like PvP as well, and it's really, really frustrating to deal with. Like, it's possible he gets resonating blades with this as well. Oh, well, he had charged momentarily, but just canceled it afterwards. So. But anyways, you can flood with the depths or zealots after the initial DT harassment, and while they're busy running around and dealing, trying to clean up with the DTs, then you just run in with a big old army of melee tanking units, and then you can't deal with them appropriately, and they just die, and it's horrible. You feel dirty doing it, but you know.
Yep.
It's they're the 4 DTs warping in the warp prism.
And
Off they go.
And there's no Overlord to spot this.
Yeah, he used it to scout the base, and it died. So that's unfortunate for him. Meanwhile, I was going to send a contingency force across the map, trying to do some counterattacking if any attacking occurs, or just scouting the 3rd base as well. Almost caught the adepts, but they slither away. Their little adept shades. Damrud is going for a heavy roach play, and he already does have a lair, so good news for him is that, well, first off, Early's attacking the 3rd base queen here, they're the creep queen, and he already has an overseer finished, so
Red DT,
this almost feels like a waste.
Yeah, not doing too much at all, pretty much botched.
Yeah,
but,
like Damrud is hella confident, he's not even putting spores anywhere.
He actually has another Warp Prism over here on the left side with more DTs. You know what? He could always just morph them into Archons and do harass like that.
That is an option as well. This is so weird, seeing 7 DTs and 2 Warp Prisms.
Yeah.
It's a mass, or 8 now. You got the 8th one in there. At any moment now.
Oh, is he gonna
little guy.
combine the 2 and go with 4 Archons?
Yeah, morph them on top of the base.
One gigantic Archon.
There we go. There we go.
That'd be OP if
well,
Archons could morph with other Archons.
Big mega Archons.
Yeah.
It's just this giant ball of like psionic energy, just like rolling at the opponent like a snowball. Or it's like a Katamari Damacy or something like that.
I'm a little puzzled as to why Early supply is so far behind Damrud's, because we haven't really seen too much go down yet, you know?
Well, DT tech is such an investment. Like,
yeah.
DTs are out, like, what, 150 minerals? I know they're 125 gas, but I'm pretty sure they're also 150 minerals. Like, it's a lot. So, he's gonna have to try and get some damage done with these Archons. He's gonna kind of do some poking, but that's a lot of roaches going across the map here. And there's only 3 Immortals.
Ooh, Warp Prism almost died. You need to get back behind that wall, bud, I think.
These 4 Archons just kind of like swimming around. Alright, there we go. You realizes that this might not be good. Okay, well, he killed the Overlord that spotted the Archon drop like a minute and a half ago, so that's good for him. But yeah, he's gonna head home because this is a lot of stuff, and oh my god, Damrud around. There are decent force fields there, but there are a bunch of raptors cleaning up the force fields. The roaches say hello to the Immortals in a very, very uncomfortable, close, huggy position. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that this already seals up the Immortals here. It's a lot. The Archons are gonna come over here, but...
Oh man, they're dying so quick though.
Yeah.
Well,
Just dropping him in the middle of the roaches. Oh, he
with
keeps
a-
3 of them alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not bad.
I always forget how ridiculous Archons are against bio units.
Yeah, and Immortals.
Immortals are always
How tanky they
as hell,
are.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're very good resources.
They're very angry beings.
Yeah.
So that was a little overkill there. Archons and an Immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Killing changelings. Monsters. Alright, well Damrud's gonna come over here and try and deny the third base. This season is a little new.
Oh, those biles.
Yeah, it's introducing biles, taking out the Archon.
And like 2 sentries, I think. Oh, we
And
got the
Warp
Warp
Prism
Prism.
and another sentry. Oh my god. This is problematic. There are still a lot of Immortals here. So yeah, he's gonna decide to pull back anyways. I don't know. I think that he could keep going with reinforcements. Oh yeah, so there's 24 Lings on the way, and 7 Ravagers being morphed. So he's definitely gonna keep the pressure up, and I definitely support that decision because Fairley doesn't even like his third base is just finished now. His economy is pretty starved, so he's not gonna be able to make a whole lot of reinforcements until that base gets saturated, and he builds more gateways. Well, he has 7 gateways, so when it's more saturated. He's not going to get the time to do that. You see more Lings and Roach Ravager evilness coming over on top of these Immortals. 3 of the 4 Immortals are still alive though with Fortune Micro there. It's pretty decent, but this third base is going to get taken down more than likely at this stage.
Yeah, it's definitely going down. And that's gonna hurt. Because Early is already behind. There's still no 4th base from Damrud.
He doesn't want to get an expansion. He's just spamming things still. You can see the Sergeant Captain. He's 30 length about to pop out right now. And, I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't overextend too much, because if he keeps throwing things at the wall and Early manages to hold, then Early might be able to get in there with his 2-base all-in prowess that all Protosses have inside of them and just crush him. That being said, this is still a really scary force.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be the end of the game here. I don't know, you can, Protoss can hold like no other race, but I don't know.
Yeah, the Ravager count is ridiculously high, which means the Immortals don't do extra damage to them. They still do a solid amount of damage, but they're not going to melt them away like they did with the Roaches. So, yeah, breaking this wall is going to be tough, but I think with like 10 Ravagers and
Yeah, all
absurd
those
amounts of
files.
Ling. Yeah, there we go.
GG. Damrud takes game number 1 in this best of 9, so it is 1-0. Let me just update the score. And we'll be waiting on Early to pick map number 2.
We gotta swap servers too, right?
Oh right, yeah, we're gonna be doing that.
Yeah, because we're gonna take turns with bad ping here. Actually, that was a bad ping game for Damrud too, so he took that, so he's gonna be pretty happy about that one.
Yeah.
On a map that he didn't pick.
Oh, let me just take this quick moment to mention our sponsor, Bubba Burger.
Good start.
Bubba Burger is the #1 branded frozen burger in the United States. Try all 8 of their burger varieties as well as all of our great new additions. So there
I need
you
to
go.
put on like happy music in the background.
You want a good quick snack? Yeah, Bubba Burgers are great. I always go straight for them when I go to the store for some burgers. Takes just a few minutes, and then you got a delicious hamburger or cheeseburger. If that's what you want.
There's nothing better than an easy hamburger. Just on demand. Just imagine that. And then imagine that you don't even have to imagine that. And then stop imagining because you don't have to imagine that. It's fucking... It's great. It's beautiful.
Truly is.
Alright.
Alright, so we've all made it here to the EU server now, and
Success.
yeah.
Oh, so Early is picking... Oh, yeah, right, because he lost, so he gets to pick the map. I was confused for a moment. Like, wait, he picked the last one. That's not fair. Alright, I'm taking my headset off for like 3 seconds because there's a jacket over here. Away from the chair for some reason. And it's going around my body. Because it's cold. Alright, map of choice is year 0. I'm curious to see if Early has anything planned here, because Protosses can do lots of lovely things on year 0, but so can Zergs. Well,
yeah, this is
they
the
can do one thing, but they do it really well. It's just macro. Well, they could Nidus too, actually. Nidus is pretty scary on year 0.
Yeah, this is that map with the close air spots. Close air position spawns.
It's like a habitation station.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not. It's like Newkirk Precinct, but like upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Newkirk Precinct was a lot bigger than Habitation Station was, so I think that's a fair comparison.
Yep.
Plus the airspace is a little bit hindered by the giant writhing.
Yeah, what is that?
Thing.
You can't fly through it. There's like a wall, air
Too
wall.
realistic. We can't go into the giant blob thing in the top of the map. You gotta scale it back. I'm pretty sure that this is like one of those rifts where the Zelnaga are from, or like the hybrids come from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know really lore-wise what it's supposed to be, but it might be like the Dark Voice character, or whatever his name is now. Yeah, you can tell I played the campaigns extensively.
I've played them, but I want to try. I want to beat them on brutal. I got stuck on a mission, so
I get angry because the units don't operate identical to how they do in matchmaking.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't. It just confuses me. When I try and play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty different.
Yeah. Wonder if the chrono boosts are different.
What?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right. Good start.
Not sure if you just disconnected or what. Oh, the colors? Was that it?
Oh, probably. No, they're just pulling a prank on us, yo. They wanted to see the looks on our faces when a 0-second game happened. Sounds like a very not exciting thing to have happen, but I guess it's technically possible.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh, I could play sushi. That would be great. I'd do it. I'm down. I don't know how well it would go for me, but I'm down. Oh, his game crashed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. It said he was still in, well, didn't it?
I don't think so. No,
Confusing
he just
place,
quit.
this world. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like it was so fast that it was like he was disconnected. It's not like
Yeah,
like,
he just got angry or something. Just, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm just going to go get some food now, and just unplugs his computer from the wall. That's weird though. Usually if I like crash or something, it takes a little while for it to register. We'll just keep the loading bar at the same rate a little while, something like that.
Wait, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Okay, you're a spiritor?
Yeah, I'm the French vacuum cleaner. Yep, that's me.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it means vacuum cleaner. That's why Uzi Cuddy, every time that I have to cast him, he laughs a little bit. Okay. Oh, what server are we on? Central Europe. Hmm. Alright. Third time's a charm, guys.
Wait, he might just be changing hotkeys or something. Or his settings in the options.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll have to do that.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I can imagine, like, as Protoss, you just get blinded by the fact that, like, if you play on low graphics and then, like, you start up a game, then you just see everything be shiny all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, with Zerg, too, it's really bad. With Terran, it's, like, you could tell, but it's not the same.
Wait, are you talking about, like, a graphics glitch or something?
Or, like, graphic settings.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you're probably right with the hotkeys, but like, it could be like graphics too. Like, just imagine going from low settings, especially with Zerg.
Oh yeah,
creep,
there's a huge difference.
and then just everything is shiny all of a sudden and glistening, and you're just, what the hell is going on? This isn't the game I recognize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always play on ultra settings. Like, I know that the lower settings are good for like if you want to have the best advantage, but I've got a good computer. I like the way it looks. I play to have fun, and it's more immersive. So, like, even on FPS games, like, you're always supposed to use the low settings for high FPS, but you know.
I generally use medium to high graphics. I don't know, like ultra I can support in 1v1s, but team games my computer just doesn't handle it. The graphics card is too old to handle that stuff. And
4v4s are like ridiculous on the FPS.
Yeah. Especially when like you have 3 Zergs and they all spam lings.
Yeah. And like
but I can see cloak units better with that. Oh, mass air, yeah, carriers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
the honeybees everywhere.
Interceptors, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Really going for a 1 gate expand. This is the map, by the way, in pool where, like, there's usually one designated map where you could potentially go for like a Nexus first or a CC first or a 3 hatch, and this is the map that people usually choose for that. Automaton, from time to time, depending on the matchup, also is that map where people like to go greedy. But yeah, not the case here. Obviously, as we see, no 3rd hatch and a gateway.
Pool is going down, and it looks like Early's setting up to take an expansion.
Good probe. Excellent. Just point your little laser to where the Nexus is supposed to appear. Dude, this probe went to like Hogwarts or something. He just like waves his wand and says some magic incantation, and then a building pops out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool superpower. I wish I could do something like that.
I don't know, I'd probably be terrified if I saw like a Nexus warping in. Like, dude, that thing's gotta be like blindingly bright.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of weird, like, metallic noises. And then when it comes in, it sounds like it's sucking in air.
Yeah.
I would not want to be near that thing. It's like Sharknado or something, but the Protoss. And it stays in the same spot, at least, so that at least it doesn't move. Okay. See,
hey,
Stargate on the way.
What's up, guys in the chat? Little shout out to Sniper SC, Cynical Death. How you guys doing? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I see we have lots of viewers. We have over 30, I think, last time I checked. Thanks for checking out the stream, guys. If you haven't followed, please do that. We do these pro show matches all the time. I think we had like Sue. We had Sue versus who?
I think we had Zest.
Yeah, Sue versus Zest. We have some big names.
I remember Zest. I couldn't remember. It was a Zerg, I think, as well.
Yeah, I think it was Sue.
Very well could have been Sue, yeah.
I remember Sue. You remember Zest. Pretty sure it was Super Zest.
Together, we combine the collective peanut gallery, and we come up with that. Zest Sue.
So what is
Zest Sue?
Oh, it's Amon. Yeah, that's what that is in the bit.
Oh, that! Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah.
Is that what he looks like?
Yep.
He just looks like a very giant overlord.
He looks like Cthulhu. Kind of.
He looks like he's a mix between like an overlord and Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Yep.
And he has spider eyes. Like that's. Oh well, overlords have spider eyes too, don't they? Here, I gotta check.
Got like a bunch of eyes everywhere. Oh, the overseer.
The Overseer has the eyes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Overseer has 8 eyes on each side. Or, sorry, 8 eyes in total. I can count, I promise. Oh, no, we're doing math. No, counting is different than math. Okay, we're good. Gotta, like, do some calculus to prove that I can do stuff.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, keep going.
Well, I was just gonna say, we do see that he's gone for a Stargate. He's actually dropping down a second. Oh, a 3rd Stargate as well. This looks like Mass Phoenix.
Ooh. I just love, by the way, that patrol command for the Oracle, so it just constantly spins in a circle. It's so distracting.
He's dancing.
It also twitches a little bit, so it's so close
Yeah.
to being accurate. But all right. Maybe he'll fix it. No, he's okay. So he was waiting for the dual oracles because otherwise it takes 3 hits to kill a drone.
Yeah.
Because the regeneration on Zerg units, and now with 2 oracles, he could just one-shot them because the regeneration doesn't happen as long as it's simultaneous, or the shots are simultaneous.
If he uses the Phoenix to pick up the Queen, it can actually completely decimate this entire mineral line before either of them go down. Even with the Spore there, I think. Okay, not bad. Gets four drones. Doesn't want to
Both
commit
the
though.
oracles are alive.
Yeah. Probably
One didn't take any damage either.
Yeah.
And that Phoenix is just being used to poke away at the Overlords, deny the map vision. Force Damrud here to actually build some units to scout that are on the ground. And chooses to make a little Ling swarm. I mean, I suppose that's fair enough. Okay, you said mass Phoenixes. We're seeing, like, a hostile play here.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Mass Oracle.
That's a lot
what?
of oracles. I haven't
I've
seen this in a while.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but usually like in team games, you know. It's
Well,
perfect
they
for
haven't
team
really-
games.
With the change to the oracle, people stopped doing it.
What was the change again?
But when it stopped firing as quickly.
Oh, yeah. They changed
Yeah.
the damage, DPS.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it was less viable as an actual unit to spam like hostas.
yeah.
Or you XOS.
Look at
did it
this
too.
though. He has an overseer in the main base, so he knows exactly what's going on.
It's very embarrassing to see
And-
3 Stargates and not be able to kill the overseer.
Yeah.
It's just chilling.
He did have a
Please tell me
Phoenix.
that he puts the sentry mode up where you can see everything or whatever it's called.
Oh
So
yeah,
he like raises it up so it
The
can't run
siege.
away.
yeah,
And nothing happens to it for like 2 minutes anyways.
yeah. It's in. I mean, I don't even want to talk about how long I've had an overlord in my base and like just like not kill it, just chilling in my base and like I
Yeah.
don't know, never get around to it.
They slash dance it too, so it's like legs flop around.
Okay, so we got a big army moving out from Damrud.
Yeah, this is a scary push here, but with the Oracle count, I mean, as long as he doesn't accidentally run into a bunch of the Biles, he should be fine here.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, these Oracles are just gonna melt away everything. Like,
Oh
it doesn't matter
my
how tanky
goodness.
roaches are. Just
Holy crap.
goodbye.
Yeah.
The power of mass Oracles.
Now you bring in the mutas. But actually not even though, because he could just pump out a few Phoenix and completely be okay.
Yeah, he's Damrud is going for a Hydra Den here, but he knows this is not going to be a very exciting game for him because
Yeah.
constant Stargate harassment. He's going to be stuck with trying to get a bunch of squishy ground units to attack the Oracles, and the Oracles just they're like the Spartan laser of Protoss.
Yeah, Oracles
They
will
just melt away.
Yeah, Oracles will melt Hydras because Hydras are light units, so I mean, yeah, it's like what do you want to
It's
do?
absurd.
Like, can't just really go pure Hydra. Maybe Corruptors.
I mean, Hydraling is always a composition, but Zealots eat that alive if you have the Oracle support
Yeah.
as well. So, yeah, not a very ideal situation for Zerg to deal with necessarily. However, this army is entirely energy based, 100% at the moment. So he does have to make sure that he doesn't spend too much time attacking with all the Oracles. Like, there's some weird decisions you have to make with this army. It's like trying to like play with Psy Storms only or something like that. Like you have to wait and like gauge your energy. Not to the point of like actual Psy Storms, but you know, or like Mass Ravens is a good example. You can't spam turrets everywhere all the time because when you run out of energy, then you just got a bunch of awkward floaty overlords that are Terran that cost 200 gas.
So we have both players looking to expand now. Fourth base in this like pocket position.
I suppose that makes sense for Damrud just because he wants to minimize the rush distance. Like normally Zergs would not want to expand there under any circumstance.
Yeah.
Like unless it's like their 5th or 6th base. But against a bunch of Oracles, he probably wants the Hydras to be able to run away or run to defend because it's a pocket third.
Whereas I think the Protoss players usually take it to help them turtle, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for Protoss it makes more sense. And I mean, against a Zerg it makes more sense to expand like a Terran would for Protoss, so I can understand that. We do see Damrud getting a little antsy, though. He doesn't want to deal with too many oracles here. Although there are already too many oracles here. I don't know what the number is, but I know that it's about too many. Well,
yeah. Way too many. It's 21.
It's 21. Oh my god. That's approximately too many oracles.
But I mean, he does have a decent amount of hydras, though. So, yeah, I think. I mean, that's not.
In the right situation, if he catches the oracles in a bad position, he might be able to get away with some damage here. But if that doesn't happen, like if the hydras are busy engaging like some zealots on the ground or something like that, this is going to be a very rough game. Or that's going to be a very rough engagement. And then once you lose all those hydras, that's a lot of money that you just lost.
Right.
Yeah, so you see melee upgrades on the way, so Damrud's probably going to try and just get some Ling swells going, because oracles don't deal with Lings nearly as well as they used to. Again, the DPS decrease really makes it so that they don't slaughter Zerglings as quickly. Yeah, it looks like we're going for the long run here, though.
We've got him chrono boosting upgrades. He's added a ton of gates. I think that's exactly what he needs. He needs some extra meat on the ground.
For sure,
but stalkers, I don't know about stalkers, though.
It is a little bit of an interesting choice. It's probably just because they're... As long as... he has Blink, right? Yeah, he has Blink. So he can pull them back when they run out of shields, and then they'll be fully regenerated, whereas with Zealots, that's not the case. Because Zealots, you expect to charge in and die. So it's more resource efficient, so I might be able to see that.
Oh man, 26 oracles.
I would try and shoutcast this, but just, this is way... I've seen this one too many times.
Nothing needs to be said.
There's not much to say other
Goodbye,
than...
Zerg army. Oh, this war crawler goes down so fast.
Yeah.
Everything just destroyed.
That he should, if he targets the hatchery, then you'll see how quickly the hatchery goes down too.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
It was gone before you even finished the sentence.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like he just clicks on it and it goes away.
Wow.
All right. So early took game 2.
Yeah.
So he had a plan for that map. He had a lot of plans for that map. Most of them just said Oracle, with an exclamation point after it, but it's in Chrono. They just stuck the Spiral Party hat on top of the Stargates, and then...
Alright, so let's just take a moment to mention our sponsor again as we wait for the next game. Bubba Burger. If you guys go to the grocery store, you guys get hungry, check out Bubba Burger. They're the #1 branded frozen burger in the United States. You know, you put them on the stove for a few minutes, and you've got yourself a delicious hamburger.
Lovely hamburgers.
So supporting our sponsors supports the events, so that is very much appreciated.
It's made from USDA choice beef, guys. There you go, right there.
And they have lots of different burger varieties as well.
I honestly don't go into the frozen section too much, and I just don't generally do a whole lot of shopping as well, so I haven't gotten the opportunity to go and try one, but I really do want to try one now just because people keep telling me to. But I also have a lot of dietary
really good.
stuff,
I mean,
so.
Yeah, for a frozen burger, like I personally have always gone for the Bubba Burger because the frozen stuff is where I'm not a very good cook. So the frozen stuff is like usually where I'm at all the time. So I always go for the Bubba Burger. I mean, they taste like they taste great. They taste just like they're fresh. It's fresh meat. It doesn't even, you wouldn't even be able to tell it was frozen.
Yeah, I know for a fact that like the best burgers that you can get are like the ones that are like medium on the inside, like cooked to medium, or medium, even medium rare. I like my steak pretty red. I've just gotten adjusted to that, so I'll go for anything on the rare side. But like those are quality hamburgers where you can make a medium hamburger work. It's not like the stuff that your uncle threw on the grill when you went all out to have a block party or something, and then you like pick up the burger and it's like the patty's like solid.
Mm-hmm.
Completely doesn't flop around. It's like well done.
Yeah, when my parents always fed me well done when I was growing up. I don't know why, but yeah, I like
it's a
it
sign
a little
they're
bit.
bad cooks. That's a sign.
It's a sign of what?
It's a sign of bad cooking. It's a sin. A lot of chefs actually will give you worse meat, by the way. Not all of them, not all places will do that, but sometimes they'll give you the worst cuts because if you're gonna have the steak well done, it's all gonna taste the same anyways. So they will just give you cheaper cuts of meat or scraps that they weren't using. Yeah. Whereas with medium and medium rare, medium rare is usually where they like to cook it because it's pretty easy to tell when something's medium rare because it's like just like the edges of the meat are gray, but it's like a nice pink on the inside. Oh yeah, you need to come to NA. By the way.
Yeah, I forgot. just remembered. Whoops.
Yeah, I've talked to a fair amount of meat connoisseurs. Oh, if you know what hibachi is, right? Like,
nope.
Like where they do, or like the Asian restaurants where they like do the cooking in front of you and they do like all the tricks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've literally seen hibachi chefs when people order steak well done. They're like, no. You order medium rare. He's like, I show you. Like when they try and order the steaks well done, like a couple of them have literally refused. And he's like, no, that's not real.
Yeah. Yeah.
The things that you can... They have some very funny people because the language barrier is too strong, so they just have to be silly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's fun. It's fun. Good
yeah,
times.
I haven't been to one of those in years, but yeah, they're very fun.
Yeah. It's a birthday tradition, so usually we'll go to one of those places. Dude,
Okay.
scallops are great.
Game
Places
paused.
like that.
What's happening?
This mouse is about to die.
Oh, okay. Did I do that? Oh, that was me. Okay.
Good job. Wait, how did you do that? Was it alt click? Yeah. they don't go away until the game resumes too, so you can actually fill the entire map with those.
Oh yeah.
You can't spam them anymore. I think they put a cap on it, which makes me really sad because I used to just spam those things. It was great.
Alright, so let's do introductions. In the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss from North America. His name is Early.
Did we forget to do intros for game 2? I feel bad now.
Oh yeah, I think we might have. Oh well.
Because we done like story time or something. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Jeez. Alright. In the top left hand corner of Kairos Junction here. It took game 1, but it was on the wrong end of an Oracle and a few others. Last game. Hailing from Poland, Alpha X of course, is Damrud. And he's gone for a very fast pool here, by the way. That's a 12 pool. Or a 13 pool. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure it's a 12 pool. And yeah, Early does the early scout.
Yeah.
You see the early pool.
Keep going.
And the early lings. I'm not going to clear my throat every time because it's just going to start sounding really weird. We do see here that Probe is actually still chilling around the natural. I do know that sometimes Protosses against heavy aggression will just proxy gate and try and counterattack. From that, I'm not sure how common that is against Zergs. He might just be keeping the Probe around to do some scouting. Like, oh no. But the lings are already in.
Yeah. He's pulled his probe, so he should be able to deal with it, but the lings can just run away and keep them not mining for as long as
the
they want
mining
to.
time lost right now is going to be crazy, so the longer that these lings survive for, they deny an expansion, or well, as I say that, never mind, Forest Caster Curse or something, but at the same time, these lings have a decent little choke here, and if the probe's trying to engage between like the pylons and whatnot, and the zealots are stuck in the back like they are right now, the lings get favorable trades against the probes. Yeah. Beautiful lings eating away all the beautiful probes.
Oh, the pylon goes down, depowering the gateway.
Oh no! Oh, that feels bad too, because that chrono just went down. So there's gonna be no adapter to help out with this.
Wasted chrono as well.
Yeah, every little bit matters here.
Back home, Damrud is droning up, so
he's more than happy with the position that he's in right now.
Yeah.
He bullin', man. He's having the time of his life over there. Like, those queens are like at a beach right now, just like chilling with the foldy chairs. Like, these drones don't even have to worry about making Vespine geysers. They don't even have to build anything right now except for just have more friends to join them in the little swimmy pool, little spawning pool. Should make a spawning pool for the natural too, so that there's more pools, so that everyone can have a pool party at their own bases. That would be great. I kind of want to do that now if I'm like really ahead, or if I'm playing against like a gold leaguer or something. I just built a spawning pool at every base, and they ask me, "Why do you do that?" I'm like, "So that all my drones can have a fun time."
I've seen people write out things with buildings, like write LOL or easy.
I've watched people fail at that. I've never seen them succeed, which is just really weird. People are really bad at spelling things with buildings. I don't know why.
Even like abbreviations.
Even GG, because they don't realize how difficult it is to like make a G with square buildings.
It's like 6-6.
Yeah, it looks like a 6, and then you see them cancel and then try and like jam buildings at awkward angles together, and then it just looks like a blob. Or creep tumors are pretty easy to make it work with. Alright, so Early is going for the Stargate again. He built a Phoenix first this time to go and hunt out some Overlords, and he's got an Oracle on the way again. If there's one way that he gets back into this game, could very well be through that Oracle. I'm not sure what he plans to do afterwards, though. He could just let the Stargate sit after this, because a lot of times what tosses will do, especially in Stargate metas, is build that Phoenix, build the Oracle, and then you're done with the Stargate for a while.
Yep.
But that chrono was pretty new, yeah. So that fresh chrono indicates that there's another Oracle. Hello.
Yeah, 2 is a good number. But if you're gonna try to go match again, like last game,
I don't see any other tech right now, so it's entirely possible. Oh,
there it is.
Stargate number 2,
and
number 3. So I got 12 pulls. It made me sad. It's gonna make him sad again. However, the situations are a little different. The lair is just finished, +1's on the way, as well as roach speed for Damrud over here. He's got 3 bases. He's actually not going to saturate that third, because he's just going to try and capitalize on his economic advantage now. And just swell up some roaches and lings, and then just go and attack the wall. That's simple as that. I guess you don't want to give the roaches too difficult of a task. They're probably not that bright. Or the lings. The lings probably aren't that bright either.
2 oracles coming in, and oh, we don't have the WCS mod, or
we should. I don't think there are enough workers that died there to justify anything. What was
like
that?
2.
I think it pops up on 3.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2. Oh well.
I think I have seen 2 before as well, though. So now I'm second guessing myself. I don't know. Not enough workers were there to trigger it. Like it, for sure.
Yeah. Damrud was incredibly prepared for this, as he did scout it. He's got queens and spores in every mineral line, so.
So Early saw this army come across the map, but I don't know if he registered. Like, that Oracle flew over these roaches, but that's a lot of things here. The Adept almost gets out of the way of the wall by accident. And but
I don't think that's enough oracles either.
Yeah, this will clean up a lot of the roaches, but it's gonna do it a lot more slowly.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these oracles are going to run out of energy pretty quickly as well. So he's going to hold position the probes on the main ramp. It's actually pretty smart, considering that he's going to lose these probes anyways, probably. So he wants to keep as much army alive as possible. But yeah, these oracles are drained of energy. So now there's nothing really to do except for build more and hope, I guess. Yeah, so he's just going to keep making oracles. But at this point, 2 oracles are going to be attacking 6 roaches, 7 roaches at a time. And I think that's it for this game.
Yeah, I don't know. There's more units streaming in right now, so yeah.
Yeah, like early is just gonna need to stall at this point, but with reinforcements, yeah, that's gonna seal it up. Like oracles are powerful, but it's like, well, they only have so much energy. Like I said in the previous game, it's like you gotta make sure you manage it well, because if you're forced to use all of it, then your army's a dud. It's like they're like swarm hosts. There, that's a good example. If you use your locusts, and or if you spam your locust triggers on their expansion, you're like, "Aw, I lost my 4th base. I'm gonna go kill you now." And if you only have swarm hosts, then they just sit there and look discontent.
Yeah.
It's the best they can do. So.
Swarm hosts is like a big risk.
Oh yeah, back to EU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play with swarm hosts so much. I did them before they were cool. Before Stefano like broke them in HOTS.
Oh yeah.
It's like, wait a second. Free units? What else makes free units in Zerg? Broodlords. Okay, we'll make some Broodlords too. I guess those are pretty gas intensive, so I'll just start spamming spines and spores as well. Okay. And I got my half of the map. I'm happy. It was fun to watch everything progress, but it was not fun to watch it in real time. It was a very sad day in ZVZ. There's a Stefano versus Petraeus in like a Lone Star clash, and then Petraeus is like from New Zealand, so he starts typing out the New Zealand national anthem. Stefano like tries to like spark up a casual conversation. It's like, so how you doing today? and this is being streamed, so like it's not a casual ladder match where somebody says, "Hey man, how's your ladder been going so far?" This is like literally Stefano saying, "Hey guys, I'm bored."
I don't think I saw that.
No, it was like a 3.5 hour game. Like that wasn't like, yeah, like that wasn't an an outlier either. Like that was pretty normal for Stefano if you couldn't kill him soon and he decided not to kill you quickly. And he typically won those because he just knew how to do the long run like that. Just eventually slowly trading a little more efficiently, and over 2 hours that adds up.
Right, yeah. Eventually the map's
if you bleed a ling, if you bleed like 10 lings every time you attack, it's only 10 lings, but that's 500 minerals that disappeared from the map. Okay, so Cyber Forest is going to be our next map. I never really paid much attention to Cyber Forest until the last month when I've been trying to play Bio. By the way, Bio is so much more fun now that I can actually do it remotely good. Or remotely okay.
You said Bio?
Yeah, Bio is so much more fun nowadays.
Yeah, Bio is really fun.
Well, no, for me, because I know how to do it now.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, because before I would just do 2-1-1, and then if that didn't kill them, I would be confused. I just didn't know what to do from there, so normally I would like, it's like, okay, I have an expansion, I guess I'll make some SCVs, but then I got impatient. I'm like, you know what, I'll just throw down a bunch of racks and then just attack them. With no upgrades other than stim and maybe combat shields. That doesn't work.
Yeah, Bio becomes less and less viable as the game goes on, though.
Yeah, but good news. With medevac boosts and all that, you can, I can pretend like I'm Zerg and then attack 4 bases simultaneously. And that kills people pretty easily. Yeah. So I'm down with that one.
Yep. It's even like high level players, you'll see them like start to crumble with the multi-prong harass.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if those workers just are attacking overlords in the main base next to the mineral line doing something stupid. It's just eventually they're going to be a problem. They have to deal with that now, because when you actually tell them to go and kill something, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. What is that from? I know I've heard that.
Anyways. Heard that too, but I have no idea.
So, Re-railing the conversation.
Might have been tasteless. I don't know.
It sounds like something Tasteless could say.
Yeah, he said something like that.
I think it's from like a fighting game or something.
Maybe.
I don't really play fighting games. I probably heard it from a friend or something. Just got stuck in my head.
Whoops,
but
I forgot to update the score. Sorry, guys. Early lead. I mean, Damrud leads 2-1.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Cyberforest PvZ I'm not too knowledgeable on. I know that the third base for Protoss is difficult to hold sometimes if you're trying to play more active.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't take the pocket third. Well, the pocket third is really isolated, so that's a hard base to defend as well. But
Right.
there's a lot of ramps on Cyberforest for Lings to play around.
Yep. Okay.
There's a lot of high ground for the toss, so I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, so spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have the Red Zerg from Poland, you said?
Yeah, Poland.
From Poland, his name is...
According to Wikipedia. If I'm wrong, then blame Wikipedia.
Alright, his name is Damrud.
And spawning at the top left, our Lord and Savior Oracle God from Alpha X, Blue Protoss. It is early. He's got like a Korean-styled name where he picks like a word and then just kind of uses it as his moniker.
Yeah, I've done that before. I was named Passion.
Passion.
Yeah.
There you go.
I definitely had Passion. I had played like 2,000.
It's got a little edge to it, though.
I played like 2,000 games in a single season. There was a time in my life where I was just playing video games like 16 hours a day.
Damn,
But,
dude.
yeah. That's long gone, though.
I was gonna say that's like the dream, but then I can't imagine like actually being glued to a screen for 16 hours. Like I have to get up and move around every once in a while. I mean, like I'm wired to games a lot. Don't get me wrong, or a screen in general. But like, I have to break that.
Yeah, I'm paying for it now though because I would sit there for like all day and like never move, never get up, never stretch, and my back, like my shoulders and my neck is all so stiff now that like I'm having to stretch. Like it's getting better now because I like to stretch a whole bunch, but yeah, it got pretty bad. So if you guys are doing that, please be careful. Please get up and stretch because you will pay for it later on.
Yeah, my posture's pretty bad too. I'm trying to fix it, but now I sit close to the screen, and now I'm probably gonna have to get glasses sometime soon. I feel it, or contacts or something. Never been to an optometrist.
Oh really? I've had glasses since I was like in high school, but I cannot do contacts at all. Like I have very sensitive eyes, and I went to an optometrist. They were trying to put the contacts in for me, and like I couldn't keep my eye open. It's like, you know, I started crying, started tearing up. I was like, I cannot do this. Get away from my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I've generally had good eyesight, so I've never had to go to an optometrist. Like, I just, like, school physical said that I was pretty solid with vision, so I didn't really have to worry about it.
Oh.
Everyone else in my family currently has glasses.
Yeah, so
for
my whole family
something
has
or another.
Yep.
So, I'm the outlier, and I refuse to get glasses, at least until I really, really need them.
Mm-hmm.
I can see people 10 feet away from me, and they're not blobs.
Yeah.
So, until that changes...
Yeah, my vision's not too bad. I only need it to drive when I'm driving. It's good to see signs from farther away.
I don't need to see.
But other than that,
signs or suggestions.
But other than that, I don't really need any glasses when I'm not driving.
It's like I don't like people anyways, so I don't want to look at them. It's just better as amorphous blobs that are like talking blobs. It'd be more like a kid's show that way. It'd be great.
So there is no Stargate this time. He's gone for 6 gates.
Oh boy.
And a robo. No Twilight Council though, I don't think.
I imagine that he'll... Wait, so 6 gate pressure I think is a build that I've seen before. I think this is something that you do when you plan on having... Or... There's no Twilight. Yeah, that is really weird. Because I keep wanting to say, like, it's going to be some Swarm Toss style where you go and spam gateway units and get a fast third and then keep going from there, but I don't see a probe moving out to expand. Oh, that Warp Prism got scouted straight away, by the way. That's not fun. But yeah, like, there's no third base being built, but there's no gateways, no tech. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, 6 gateways is, like, enough to do some pressure or harass, but it's not like totally all in. I mean, it's pretty all in.
Yeah.
But...
So I want to say there's a third after this, but it just the lack of a Twilight makes me a little confused. It very well could be a build. I'm not a Protoss main. I would like to learn it, but then I get tempted with cannon rushes, and I just do that. I'm addicted. I abuse the cheese. Cheese connoisseur. All right. Well, Damrud went for a third at the pocket expansion, which is a very odd choice, and this is a perfect example as to why that's an odd choice. Early's just managed to isolate that natural ramp completely with 1 sentry. Just the threat of force fielding everything and splitting it in half, and yeah, that third base was just donated effectively. However, Scott not paying attention, all the lings get through the...
Yeah, but he doesn't really need it at this point because the hatch is already down, so...
Yeah, it's a start. He's not positioned to take an extra base, though. Or, like, he's not building his own third, so that's still not great.
Yeah, but I don't think he needs it. I mean...
Oh, that's a lot of zealots.
Yeah, there's so many...
Oh my god.
So much Protoss here.
That's so many zealots.
Lots of roaches about to pop out, though, so by pulling the drones, I think you'll be able to clean this up.
Yeah, those zealots are starting to finally melt away, and these stalkers, when they don't have anything in front of them, they melt away pretty quickly, especially without blink here. And you see the warp prism picking up and the stalkers running away. Yeah, he's gonna have to, at the very least, get off of creep here. What is that? Does he have roach speed? No, roach speed is just starting up now, so he's not gonna be able to pursue this. And Early's chroning out immortals now because he didn't have any beforehand.
Right.
And I'm curious to see what happens now for Early.
Yeah, I don't know. He's going up to 4 gases.
Yeah, he's gonna need to catch up on gas production or on gas mining because he was only on 2 gases, so that was a very, very mineral intensive push. Actually, now that I think about it, that push was a little fast. That was a decently early timing, so probably the 6 gates was just because he didn't have full saturation on both his bases, so that's all he can support for a fast timing like that. If we look at the workers tab, by the way, there's only 23 for Damrud. So he's very behind economically speaking, and again, his third was donated. So this is really rough for him. So he's going to try and go across the map and do as much damage as he can. But Early spots it.
Yeah, he's out here in the middle of the map with some stalkers, so he knows it's coming now.
Those are some very sad stalkers. Yeah, they're gonna... The zealots kind of get dumped.
Fortunately for him, he did not try to take an expansion, so he's been just making units. He definitely could hold this. Especially with this wall and the immortals.
Tech choice is Robo Bay, so if he can hold off here and get some disruptors, he probably will be fine. Because disruptors against a roach ball is just, oh my god. Disruptors sometimes just against a heavy ground army, just it's gruesome. Like, but those images should be censored. Like slaughterhouses. I had to play against a disruptor player after I did some weird 3-racks thing to try and kill them. It didn't work. And then I just dropped double medevacs outside of where his third base should be, and I was about to push out. I looked away for 5 seconds, and the disruptor came in and wiped out everything except for 2 Marines.
Yep, that happens.
Just 1 disruptor. And it's just, well, okay. And then it happened again later in the same game. If you're not paying attention, those slippery boys.
Yep.
Yeah, so Disruptor's almost finished. Cybercore's gonna have to get rebuilt, but it's already on the way. It's about a third of the way done. However, that does mean that there are no more sentries to be able to be built. Alright, the Disruptor's here. That's a start. But Damrud's actually kind of going for a contain right now. His units are a little bit split up, at least.
Ooh, okay. Almost lost like 2 sentries to those piles.
Yeah, it'd be good for him to if he doesn't really have the luxury to do this, but he could try and build an observer, or he could hallucinate a phoenix. He knows that there's an overlord here for high ground because the roaches or the ravagers keep biling. Oh, here's the first disruptor shot. Aw, doesn't get there.
Yep.
All right, so force fields on the natural ramp here. Up early. Yeah, he doesn't really have enough sentry energy. Oh, there's one sentry, but it's stuck in the back of the army.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to get up there to wall off the ramp.
I think he should pop a shield, guardian shield. Okay, he goes for.
No, he had the he wanted those force fields to try and get the army out of there.
Yeah.
Because these are very ranged units. A lot of the roaches weren't able to attack. So I can understand why he tried
other
to
side of the map
force
we have a warp in. You know what? I just noticed Damrud still has no third, and he's on a very low drone count. Or
yeah.
he must have just
Wow.
lost
Oh
one.
my god. I didn't realize it was that low. 19. Yeah, so
Yeah.
early is just targeting workers with those zealot harassment. Even if he gets like 4 or 5 workers, that's like 20% of all the income going on in Damrud's half of the map. Like, he's committed to this roach push.
Yeah.
But now
and-
there are like 3 disruptors now? No, there's still... I thought he built a second one. Did one get sniped? One must have gotten sniped.
Yeah, I think so. Second
There's
one is
4
about to pop
immortals.
out. Yeah, and 4 immortals.
Yeah.
Luckily for Damrud, he did pick off that warp prism, but I don't know if he has enough right now.
That's,
I mean,
that's not gonna win him the game, unfortunately.
yeah, Early does not. I wonder how if Early knows that there's no third, but Early does not have to take a third either. I mean, he just holds this and then
All those bios didn't do anything.
yeah.
It's very awkward. Alright, so Disruptor's going out for the hunt. Nothing gonna happen there. The Lings almost decide to go towards the shiny, bright object. By themselves, that would not have been good. And, yeah. At some point, these two are gonna have to engage. And Damrud's still not building drones. Oh my god, he is angry about that Oracle game from like in game 2.
I think so.
He wants blood. Just
More and more lings.
yeah. This is like when I have to go
Yeah.
and I'm in a game. Because I just keep building units and I'm like, alright, if I don't break them, I guess I just run another wave in. I don't have time to build an economy. Yeah. Alright, Templar Archives is almost done, and then that probably will answer everything here for this in front of early space. Disruptor shot actually not getting a lot done there.
It didn't get anything done because the disruptor got killed. I think.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, that was a really good snipe then from Damrud because that was about to go off.
He's trying to take a Nexus, so
While the engagement was going on.
yeah.
That probe is so metal.
Maker.
Alright, well this Warp Prism is keeping the Ravagers busy for the time being, so that's good. The longer that he waits, early stalls, then again, the better off that he is. And this Damrud's still making lings. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him. Starting to kind of drop in supply.
Yeah. I mean, all that early has to do is make one like 1 or 2 mistakes though, and these biles will catch everything off guard. Oh my god!
5 Ravagers go down and a few lings, I'm sure.
That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
I think
Archons
that's
are stuck
it.
in the back of the army, but yeah, that's pretty much game here. Like, he's just gonna have to keep spamming lings, Damrud is, but now there are Archons. There's 3 of them. And with +2 attack. And Disruptors. The writing's on the wall here now.
Zerg not as good at holding a ramp as Protoss is, but
Generally not,
Gonna
especially
try.
not against Archons and Immortals. Oh, and those are really good bios, though.
yeah.
So, I mean, as far as the trades go, it's very, very nice, but he needs more than trades. He needs to actually, like,
Yeah, I think
destroy this army and then go and destroy with a counterattack. Yeah, Damrud's dead. Alright, early pulls it back to tie it up.
yep, we got a tie game here.
Damrud makes some interesting decisions so far. I think every single game, once he's started swelling units, he just doesn't drone. He's just kept building things.
Yeah. I did not see that coming.
Yeah. It's a very... It's like sometimes you come across it on ladder. There's that one guy that tries to like rush you, and then you scout it, and then you defend the initial push, and you don't think, oh yeah, we gotta switch surface again.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, he's probably gonna go ahead and macro now, right? And like you can't really worker scout because he's still kind of has some units lingering at the bottom of the natural, and you're just whatever. I'll just kind of mine and macro, and then they just show up with more units.
Right. Yeah.
Like they keep like people who 4-racks and then just live by the 4-racks.
Yeah, it's a pretty like toss up. You never know if they're gonna macro or come back at you with a bunch of units.
Yeah.
Let me just take this time to mention our sponsor one last time. If you guys get hungry, if you guys go to the store, check out Bubba Burger. They have delicious burgers.
Burgers.
Yep.
Just keep going. I'm just gonna make random noises and stuff.
Okay. Yep.
Make
they have
interesting.
They have 8 different varieties.
8 varieties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's very easy to make. You just pop them on the stove in a pan, a couple minutes, and you got yourself a delicious burger. So supporting our sponsor supports these events and helps us continue to put out more content, more games, and prizes for the players. So
8.
Yeah.
Good stuff. The sound effects didn't work as well as I figured. The delay probably doesn't help.
It's all right. You get A for an effort.
We gotta put the Dragon Ball Z voice on. Oh my god, I haven't done that in a while. Now my throat already hurts. Jeez. Smoker voice doesn't work well for me.
Alright, looks like we're gonna go to Automaton. Big map. Hate this map.
I think a lot of Protosses would not like to play on this map in general. So that's probably why Damrud picked this map. This is a very nice aggressive Ling map.
Yeah, but
Or
it could
just
be
a
good.
very nice Zerg map in all around.
Yeah, it could be good for War Prism Harass though. You know.
It's good for Word Prism Harass, and now that actually this could be a decent Oracle map.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, lots of different
'Cause,
cliffs you can just
yeah.
fly over real quick.
Yeah, and because the map is so big, like the problem that Early's probably gonna have is defending his natural ramp, because the automaton's natural ramp, or well, not ramp, but choke point, is really big.
Yeah.
It's hard to wall off quickly enough to stop aggressive Zergs, especially as a Protoss. So if he can hold that, then he probably has a decent chance to do something. But Damrud, as demonstrated prior, loves his Ravagers and his Zerglings.
Yeah.
A lot. Like Hive Tech is the bane of his existence.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a hive out of him yet. Not even in that. Wait, maybe the
He
Mass
was
Hydra
building
versus-
one, but he didn't use it.
Okay.
Yeah, so he did it out of necessity, because he's already like 2/2 upgrades or something. I'm pretty sure, but he didn't make anything with it, unfortunately. So no Lurker Den, not that that would have made any difference. No Adrenal, not that that would have made any difference. I'm starting to see why he didn't use the Hive.
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of Hive tech that answers oracles.
Right. Oh, maybe Viper.
Vipers.
The
Vipers. Was,
yeah, what's that parasitic bomb?
Yeah.
That would be good, because it would be really hard to quickly spread out your oracles since they're all clumped up.
Yeah, and with parasitic bomb too, it's so bizarre. Just the unit knows it's being damaged and tries to run away in a random direction. It always feels like it runs towards the other things, though. It's like the grunts from Halo, that's the suicide sticky nades, where if you shoot them, they get scared and then turn around and then blow up the other grunts. That's what it feels like every time. I loved those grunts. Those poor guys.
Yeah, I haven't played Halo in years, but I know they're still coming out with games, aren't they? Aren't they coming out with a new one soon or something?
I don't know what they're doing anymore. I haven't followed it since Halo Reach, really. Like I think we have a copy of Halo 4 somewhere, but I never touched it really. And I don't think we have a copy of Halo 5, but I guess it's technically possible that somebody my brother might have gotten it. I'd stopped playing console altogether at that point, though.
Yeah, I don't play consoles. I had a PS4, then I sold it because I just never used it. But yeah, I haven't played Halo since like Halo 2 back in high school. We used to do LAN parties. Yeah, we used to do LAN parties. It was awesome. Like 16 guys at a house with 4 Xboxes.
There was a copy of Halo 1 or on a flash drive, and somebody brought it in, and then everybody would like plug in their flash drive so they can get the copy of it because the school computers would wipe on a daily basis. So every day people would just go and download Halo 1, and that was like the only game that people could think of to LAN with that didn't take a very long time to download on the potato computers. People would play Halo 1. It was pretty interesting seeing like 3 or 4 people like just try and desperately make a game happen.
Yeah, the best thing we had at school was Solitaire.
Solitaire.
Yeah.
Minesweeper.
Yep, and Minesweeper.
And then the ever complicated Spider Solitaire, which I still don't know how to play.
Oh, by the way, guys, I apologize. I forgot to update the score.
It's 2-2 right now.
Yeah, who won last game?
Early did.
Yeah.
Early did. Damrud refused to build drones.
Right, yeah. So.
Yeah, he took the Russian strategy, or the Chinese strategy from, or communist Chinese strategy, like Mao Zedong, and just told them to work harder. Instead of building more of them.
Yeah,
a 5-year plan.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah. Dictator Damrud. Strike upon thee.
So, spawning on the right side of the map, we have the Red Zerg from Poland. His name is Damrud.
And in the left-ish place, he's Protoss. He's blue. I'm pretty sure he's American. Actually, I gotta check that. We never mentioned his country. All right,
Yeah,
so,
sure
he's blue. He's Protoss. He's from Alpha X. He is early. I'm gonna check.
Quick shout out to the guys in chat. What's up, guys? Undaunted, Sniper SC still here. Venadactyl, Enki SC2. What's up, guys?
Sniper's always around.
Jensen
It's great.
Thanks for checking out this stream today. Hope you guys are enjoying the games.
Yeah, he's American. All right.
Ah, okay.
We were right.
Alright, so early is from the United States.
That is where you choose to be identified, or that's the country of origin that he identifies with being from, at least for Wikipedia's sake. It's weird. So people put weird countries on there sometimes, even though they don't necessarily come from there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It doesn't really happen as much for StarCraft, but for like, if you go on the Counter-Strike Wikipedias, you'll see a lot of Americans and Canadians actually put like their heritage country.
Oh yeah.
Like Turkey, India, Serbia. I think one had Morocco or Tunisia. Actually, Stefano's profile does Tunisia as well. It lists Tunisia.
I think he is from there, or somewhere in Africa or something.
They speak French anyways, I'm pretty sure, so
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so Damrud doing a nice macro-oriented build, not the 12 pool that he threw in there to spice things up. And early doing his ever so common 1-gate expand. Yeah. So the interesting thing will come out of what we see built here. We do see 2 gases being mined from right now, and if we see another gas go down relatively soon, probably 2, then we can expect the oracles to come back, I would say. Alright, well, okay, I'm expecting the oracles to come back already.
Yeah.
We see 1 Stargate.
Yep.
And 1 Stargate is not enough Stargates.
Uh-oh, that stalker's freaking out.
It's throwing a tantrum because the Overlord got away.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's just pacing angrily now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very, very, like, over-caffeinated.
Roach warrant going down before a 3rd hatch. And a lair is halfway finished.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised to see Damrud just go for Glial Reconstitution, so roach speed, and just go for a Ravager, Ling, aggressive timing again. Because that's basically what he's tried to orient himself towards for every game. Well, most of these games, if not every one of them. Phoenix coming out 4 early. Yep, there's the Oracle after that. I feel like... Oh, there's a Nidus Network going down. That's what the layer tech's for. Every time that somebody says that a map is a good drought map, it's equally as applicable for Nidus Worms.
Right? Exactly right. And look, I think he heard you because he just moved a pylon.
It's like, wait a minute.
Over here.
He literally moved the probe, yeah. He didn't even build anything. Alright. He was about to build 2 more Stargates, and then just decides to chrono a Void Ray instead. Oh, because he sees the lack of a 3rd base. He knows something's up right now. Oh, the roaches are already going in, though. And there's no pylons around the main base still for early to see any of this, but there's no Overlord over there either. So Damrud is kind of realizing this. He's like, oh, I gotta... Oh, he's just gonna put the Nidus outside of the main base, or the natural ramp.
Yep. Single Death is asking what was the last map. I believe it was Cyber Forest, right?
Yes, yeah. Last map was Cyber.
Okay, Nidus right at the front door. I guess you don't... Such a big map, you don't really need to go into the main.
It's 5 queens, 5 roaches, and a pair of lings.
Yep, so the Void Ray is going to be as helpful with all of these queens.
Yeah, unfortunately. And there's only 1 Phoenix here, but... It's just so weird.
These gateways are not long for this world. Oh, another Knight is going down in the main as well.
Even if this dies, though, that's actually a really good diversion from Damrud, because now he has free access to this natural here, and he's actually busting through already. He killed both of the gateways. There are no gateways for early on the map. And so the Cybercore is not even important anymore. He's not even bothering to target that down. Sentries as well, starting to get sniped off, but there's a lot of shield batteries here.
Yeah, but they're all out of energy.
Oh, well, that was fast.
This might be GG here.
Yeah, I think
2 Void Rays are not going to do it.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of quick games, a lot of scrappy games, and it's been pretty much even this whole time, so very even match.
Damrud takes the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I mean, I assumed a little bit that this was going to be a more one-sided affair, or more. Oh my god! Here, let me start over. I thought this was going to be more of a one-sided affair just by looking at the borders and the ranks of these players. Damrud is a Masters 1, at least on NA. I didn't check his EU, but he's Masters on EU as well. And Early is GM on the NA ladder, so I just kind of assumed that, like, he'd just kind of do well.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the case. He's putting up a decent fight.
Yeah, well, we're on...
I don't like to assume anything because I pull off quite a few upsets myself in tournaments. So I can punch well above my weight, but I also die at people well below my weight. Inconsistency is beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a lovely thing. Lose to a gold leaguer because your timing was messed up.
I lost to a silver player in a clan war on stream. It was pretty embarrassing. That was back when I was a diamond. Like,
oh, that sucks.
Still coming up.
Oh my god. Yeah, the last game that you cast, I think, yeah, you casted one of my games for, like, was it a clan war or something? I don't remember.
Probably.
Like 3 TVTs in a row?
Yep.
Yeah. In the second one, I canceled my barracks twice. I meant to clear the extra SCVs out of my command center, and I kept clicking the barracks on accident. I don't know how. That's never happened to me like that. But yeah, and so, like, moments like those are usually moments where I'll just lose to the Silver Leaguer, because sometimes that just happens.
Yeah.
Or, this isn't the case anymore, but back in the days of Wings of Liberty for PVZ, some Protosses would Forge Fast expand. That was like the bread and butter of Wings of Liberty Protoss expanding.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that.
Some of those natural bases are really small and close to where you put your Nexus down, so sometimes even pros would do this. Sometimes they would put the pylon 1 hex too close to where their base would be, and then they literally couldn't expand. It would GG and leave the game. That's it. They literally, yeah. Doesn't matter what rank you are necessarily. If they assume that you're a decent rank, you just there were no like league borders then too, so you just assumed everyone was on the same level as you.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the league borders that he added. Then they changed. They changed it if you're like playing a team game, they won't show your 1v1 league, and then they changed it back, so now it does show your 1v1 league.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I almost feel like it should show like your highest rank in the specific thing that you're queuing up for.
You're right. Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know if that's possible. I don't know, because people have been asking that for a very long time, and it's not happening.
But the StarCraft team is kind of small at this point. Yeah. It's not the cash cow, really.
Yep. All right, so scores tied up 3-3 in this best of 9. First person.
No, it's 3-2.
What?
Right? 3-2 in favor of Damrud. This is map 6.
Okay.
Here, we'll deal with that in a second. Sorry, just do your intro.
Yeah, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss. His name is Early.
Spawning 180 degrees in the opposite direction with a lot of lovely creep. It is a Zerg player. He is red. From Poland, it is Damrud. But yeah, I think somebody asked what the... Yeah, because after Cyber it was 2-2. And Cyber was the last map.
I'll take your word for it. I'm terrible at remembering things like that.
The only map that we haven't played so far is... I want to say Port Alexander? Have we played on Port?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Port Alexander.
Means, So if we haven't played on Port Alexander, then it has to be map 6. Which means that the score would go up to 5. And Damrud won last game, so that would be 3-2 in favor of Damrud. Okay,
I'll take your word for it.
So that implies that I have responsibility now, and I'm very afraid all of a sudden. The more confident I am with an answer, the less likely it is to be true. It's a general Murphy's Law style rule of thumb.
Both players going for that macro-oriented standard opener this time, so...
Yep. Nothing of particular note here. Do you see the Overlord coming to say hello? I don't know why I'm so stubborn on this, but like the first Overlord that comes across the map, at least when I'm solo casting, I'll always call him Comrade Slogolby. Just a little attribute to 1984 with Comrade Ogilvy, and he's a slow Overlord, so he's Slogolby.
Okay.
Slow Overlord.
Never heard of that, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's like 2 steps out. It's like an inside joke that even some people that were in on it wouldn't understand. So it's, but for me, for some reason, I love Comrade Slogolby. Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
So that's my Comrade Slogolby right there.
All right.
From the Hive Mind Zerg, might as well. It fits. He's been around for years. He sees things. I guess it's obviously. He's seen a lot of things. He has a lot of eyes to see things, so that's good for him. Damrud got a 3rd base. We did it.
Mm-hmm.
We got the 3rd base back. That's good.
Good map for that. It's kind of easy to hold. It's got its own. It's almost like a natural. It's got its own high ground with a ramp.
Mm-hmm. For a Zerg, this is a very easy ramp to hold. Yeah. For Protoss and Terran, it's a little bit more difficult, especially when you don't wall off the ramp side, like Early has opted not to do. There's also 2 holes in his wall. That probe just went out the wrong hole. I hope he notices this. That would be really bad if he doesn't notice, because that probe literally just went through the top hole.
Yeah.
By the rocks. Okay, well, Early has opted to go for a robo opener again. Given the aggressive nature of Damrud so far in these games, I assume that he's probably going to stick to robo or Twilight from here on out. because Stargate opening is it's got a very high payoff if you can get there, but it's such a gas investment that you normally can't defend appropriately against aggressive 2-base pushes. We do see here Damrud's going for a bit of a Lynx well here, and following it up with a Roach Warren. So we will see the Hurton trying to get it going.
Yeah, possibly.
Choo-choo. Which means that this wall, actually, with that hole in it, is a very big deal.
Yes, it is. You're absolutely
And
right. I don't think he knows.
He just doesn't know. He just doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So unfortunate. Well, we'll have to see if Damrud notices either, because I have actually seen people have holes in the wall that then they just assume that it's pathing through the force field, and then they just don't notice it,
Mm-hmm.
and it never becomes relevant. But this one's like right in front of the ramp, so I think this one's gonna be
Yeah. He's
This
building more and more links.
sneaky
so-
deception. Oh my
Okay,
god.
now he's starting to drone.
He doesn't know what he wants to do, man.
Maybe he anticipated something coming.
What has he seen? Alright. So, I think he scouted the third base location, and the Stalkers killed the Overlord. He didn't see anything at that third base. Oh, Sushi's correcting me and saying that they are both Grandmasters. Just throwing that out
okay.
there.
Yeah.
5.5-ish MMR.
Figured as
Okay.
much. Yeah.
And he did see the Robo. Damrud did. I almost said Namrud again. God damn it. Wait, that pylon is blocking his third base. Damrud's actually doing early a favor right now.
Yeah, you're right.
I just noticed that. Like, we were talking about pylons blocking expansions. Your own expansions. That literally is blocking his own expansion. Early tried to do a full wall off too, so he thinks he's safe here. Oh no. Alright, well he's pulling... Oh my god, that's so many sentries! That's like 10 sentries! Oh, so these force fields like knocking out the queens and making sure the surface area is minimized. This is horrifying. This is like parting Soul Train style. This is like Wings of Liberty. This is old. And he's making it work right now, just tearing through all those Zerglings. There's no Ravagers here to bust those force fields, so... Yeah, very good so far. One queen pops out of the force fields magically. I have no idea how it managed to do that. And there are 3 spine crawlers here that are managing to throw in enough DPS to make some stuff still stick around.
Mm-hmm. Still has 2 spines there. Gonna go straight for him. The army's a little out of position, so... Oh, nice transfuse.
Yeah. The Zealots are a little bit busy with the spine crawlers, and thus they didn't path correctly into the units the way that they probably would have wanted to. And the sentries here are actually getting melted away pretty easily, but at this point they're kind of like functioning as Zealots because they don't have energy anyways. So just tank for the Immortal, just get as much DPS with these Immortals as possible while they're being tanked. The Observer flies into a horrible death with spores. F2 is a wonderful button.
Yeah. I know that.
And I had to bind it all the way on the other side of the keyboard to stop doing it as Terran.
I've tried unbinding it, but it just makes me lose like every single game.
Yeah, that's
I'll
why I
never get
bound it
used
to
to
the
it.
other side of the keyboard. I just got used to pressing the hyphen key. Eventually it would work for me. And here we go, Damrud trying to go for that last official push here. The Ravagers he does have Ravagers now, so these force fields will get popped relatively quickly if Damrud chooses to do so, but these drones are still stuck behind the Ravagers, and Early takes it. Choo-choo, it's the Soul Train. Why was it called the Soul Train? I gotta look this up now. I always remember it being called the Soul Train. Alright, so now it's 3-3, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got swap servers.
Just ask the players just to make sure. Okay, yeah.
Soul Train is apparently an American television program that first aired in October 2nd, 1971. That is not what I was looking for at all, but there you go.
So last map is Port Alexander.
Parting was the main force driving this build when it came out, and in an interview he said that he never loses with it in practice, and the reason being because he puts his soul into the build whenever he does it.
Okay.
Hence the name, the Soul Train. All right. From one comment on Reddit. That's where we're gonna take it from for now.
Very trustworthy source.
Always is. Nothing better than a random forum. Might answer on Wikipedia actually. I mean, I know that Seoul Key was a popular Zerg at the time. Maybe that's just something that he built as well. Oh, and also Seoul is the capital of Korea. I never made that connection until now, so maybe it's that. Oh, I gotta actually. There we go. Am I on the right server?
We are on Americas. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm on the right server. We're good. I gotta read up. I really need to find it. Soul. Soul key, soul key, soul key, soul key, soul. Train. Nope, doesn't talk about it.
By the way, guys, thanks for checking out this stream today. Hope you guys are enjoying the games. Score is 3-3 in this best of 9, so first person to 5 points wins the show match. If you guys haven't done so already, please do follow the channel. Follow our Twitch channel. We bring tons of content every single week. We have stuff almost every day. Lots of passion in our clan. Lots of events going on. Yeah.
It's a great time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool too because if you go on Liquipedia, you can actually see that it shows like because it's posted on Team Liquid forums and stuff. It pops up in like recent events.
Yeah.
Recent tournaments. So it's really weird. It's like, wait, those names look familiar. Oh, that's why. Oh yeah, right. First map was New Repugnancy, so yeah. I forgot what the first map was for whatever reason. Why am I... Do you veto New Repugnancy?
No, I don't veto anything. I never.
Oh, you have no vetoes. Okay.
Yeah, I never veto anything. I like variety. So.
It's a jack of all trades. You are. Lovely.
By the way, guys, if you guys know who Gravity is, it's his birthday today. So, wish him a happy birthday. He's putting on a tournament that's going to be starting soon. I believe you can find the link in our Discord if you're there, in the general chat. Okay, so
Yay.
Let's get into this game number 7. Score is tied up 3-3. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have the Red Zerg player. His name is Damrud from Poland.
Into the top left-hand corner, looking to make a... Looks like a very, very fast Nexus, maybe? No, it's a gay expand. Never mind. Alright, he's blue, he's Protoss, he hails from the United States of America. It is early. The more I say early, it's like trying to cast time. It's just not gonna work well for me.
Yeah.
I almost feel like he did that on purpose. I almost feel like that's why he's named that. Specifically. To confuse people. Does make me try and get creative with words though. I think there's nobody named Creative. There's a Creator,
Yeah.
but there's no Creative as far as I'm aware. Alright, Damrud going
that's
for...
Tila's middle name.
It's Creative. Dario Creative Vunch. I have no idea how to actually say his last name, so we're just gonna go with Vunch.
That's alright, at least you remembered, because I had no idea what it was.
I don't know why, but like my early I had a thing where I would just go on Wikipedia and like legit Wikipedia, and you know when I didn't have anything else to do, I would just look through articles, and so I guess I just became a sponge. So that's Not terribly useful information, but that's one of the things that I seem to remember. I know his first name's Dario, that for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
And TLO stands for the little one.
The little one, yeah, because his brother was the, was either the one or the big one. Something. It was like in Warcraft days or something, though.
Yeah, I don't ever even seen
the history goes way back for the old players, dude. Like, I did not play those games. I've never touched those games. I've never seen anyone play those games. It was a different monster.
The first two Warcrafts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's a game that my dad played once. Like.
Oh, really?
And he's not even like a gamer. So like, that's in his college days. So that's like the 80s. Like that transcends the point at which I understand what's going on. Like as far as the gaming universe is concerned, like that's on the same level as like Super Mario and Pac-Man for me. Like that all just blends together. So Robo is the tech choice for early. As stated prior, he probably wants to give up on the Stargate tech, provided the aggressive nature of Damrud. We see here that Scouting Adept has a rather strong response.
Yeah,
from Damrud.
For an Adept, he might get out. Okay, never mind.
Nah, he's not gonna get out. Yeah, that's a nice even trade. But there's a lot of mining time lost there as well, which would certainly help out early here for whatever timing he chooses to do. I'm assuming he's gonna go for a timing attack. It seems to be his play style is to go for a lot of hard swinging. It's especially good when you go for a counter timing against something that Damrud's going for, and Damrud definitely is an aggressive timing player, from what we've seen. We do see the layer on the way in 3 gases. It could be the Nidus build again.
Yeah. It did work out for him.
It did. We'll have to see once that layer finishes what's going to happen, though. These overlords are not exactly in prime positions. Oh, well, Damrud does have access to the main base for Nidus, so that is good. And early doesn't have any pylons placed for vision in his base, at least not yet. So, if that is the tech choice, that'd be very good. We see road speed on the way. Oh, so maybe he's just flooding Roach Ravager.
Yeah.
Doing what he usually does. Okay. Still scary.
Definitely.
Not as bad with an Immortal being chronoed out, though.
Going to 6 gateways.
Yeah, or 7. Oof.
Worked out for... Oh, wow, 7. Okay, so he did this before, right? 2 base, 6 gates, and a robo, and it actually worked out. I think it was Cyber Forest.
He added an 8th gateway.
Oh, wow, yeah.
This is, that's a sign. It's a very angry one.
Dropping a bunch of pylons. Is there a Warp Prism? Probably going to be one soon.
Yeah, I imagine that's all that's going to be pumped out of the robo, other than these Immortals from here on out.
Oh,
the Immortals will handle the roaches. But
he just picked off a probe, so maybe he's thinking that he was going to try and expand, but that's not what's going to happen. And Damrud looks like he's setting up for an attack, but I don't think that's a good idea.
That would be a very, very bad engagement. You will have Ravagers, so at least it's not going to be as catastrophic as it ordinarily would be, because at least he can break the force fields and try and get the hell out of there. But Early's pushing out right now. Oh, he does see the Zerg right now, though. 4 sentries. Yeah, 5. Alright, here we go. Force fields in. There's going to be so many force fields here that it's almost not worth it to even vial them. These Ravagers getting picked off. Oh my god. Yeah, this is already going horribly wrong for Damrud. Like, these reinforcements are not even going to be enough to handle what's already on the field, let alone what's going to show up at his doorstep with 8 gateways in this main base. Or in early space. Oh boy. He definitely scared Early into holding back for a little bit, though, and waiting for another warp in or 2. He has 2 warp prisms.
One thing is for sure that neither of these players like to go in the late game. They're both like 2-base timing each other all the time.
I think Early honestly would rather be building his Stargates, but Damrud's not allowing him to, but I can't say for sure. We haven't even really gotten much of a chance to see anything more than just spamming oracles. Those biles do end up landing on that immortal, kicks the shields off of one of them, but if that's the best thing that you can say about an engagement against the Soul Train style, that's not good. Those immortals need to be dead.
I think this third
And
base.
fast.
Yeah, I think this third base is gonna go down. He's gonna have to
he's
fight
gonna
down
sack
the
it.
ramp. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna bother with that. That's a very bad engagement for him no matter what happens. So just tap the immortals, get their barriers triggered. Do what you can. But yeah. And honestly, sacking that base makes sense because you're up against 8 gateways. I don't know if he knows that, but he knows there's a lot of gateways. You see here, this Warp Prism is going to go down. That's a nice pickoff. That second Warp Prism, though, is still up. It's going to be a lot of dead things on this ramp in the coming moments.
Oh man, see these files. He's got to be careful because that's a little choke point. Always
Yeah, the
sentries
biles
can go
make
down
up.
with a couple biles.
Yeah, the engagements are so much more finicky against corrosive biles. It's a lot of like anti-twister because you want to be on the square that's not selected
Right.
or the circle if they're circles.
They're circles.
Right hand left or right hand left. Right hand green, left foot blue.
So Damrud's taking a third and going across the map to do a counterattack.
Yeah, this is gonna be one for the ages, guys. There's no mass recall available for Zerg here. Yeah, those are decent biles, hitting at a couple sentries there. A lot of them are pretty low on health too, so they're gonna go down to 1 or 2 biles. Templar Archives is on the way though, and Charge is being chronoed out. So if Early starts getting Archons, then this army is going to melt. However, the upgrades are pretty late for Early, so that does mean that the Archons won't melt in the same way that we saw in Cyberforest. But this is a rough situation for Damrud again. Oh, he's building roaches, but he is getting an infestation pit as well.
Ooh, okay. Maybe
I'm curious to see
Stormhawks?
where that's going.
Or
I want to say so, but I'm not sure.
could be infestors too. I haven't seen those in a while. Don't see those anymore at all.
Once upon a time,
Yeah.
fungal was a good thing. It was a very, very good, very good ability.
This map is so hard to push only 2 base.
Yeah, for sure. Unless you've got both ramps covered correctly, but as Zerg, you don't want to split up your army like that if you can avoid it, or at least
Yeah.
not with your Roach army.
Well, he's droning up back home, so maybe he just plans.
He's building drones?
Yeah.
He's learned. He's evolved.
Okay, he's gonna
Yeah,
push down
have
his
it there,
ramp.
have a
I
talk.
think he has enough stuff here.
So many force fields, oh my
bad.
god. Yeah, the Archons are just gonna help obliterate all of that Roach Ravager. It doesn't even look like he took damage early. Like it looks like his army is just completely intact. Power of Protoss. Yeah, at this point it's just he's just gonna have to try and run away as much, Damrud, in order to try and scrape together as many roaches as possible to defend against this. But this is rough. I don't know if he's gonna manage to hold this. This is very difficult, even if you have enough to normally deal with this army. And there we go.
Blowing the drones. Oh,
He's
he even
gonna
hallucinated.
Yeah, and Colossi. Just in case he goes full Idra and decides to leave.
That's it. GG. So early takes the lead, 4-3.
Match point has been reached.
Mm-hmm.
Things get dicey from here on out.
Switch back over. Oh, my game's bugged out. I gotta restart. Were you going to Americas or Europe? I forgot.
We were just on Americas.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're on Europe now. Apparently, I got ranked in team leagues in Europe at one point. I have no idea why. But it was in Bronze League, so...
Nice, not bad.
It shows up as Team Bronze in my history. Or my career summary. That's the highest I've gotten.
Nice,
Oh
got a
my God.
bronze on your profile.
Yeah. Got plat in 1v1 apparently.
Mine's gold, so... But yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine, like... Who did I play teams with on Europe?
Yeah,
Why?
I've played teams with someone in our clan from Europe. I forget who, though.
Yeah, I never really went on other servers, though, unless it was just to be an alt account for a long time. So I have no idea why that would be the case. I must have accidentally queued it and just kept doing it. Or something. I also love my game history on here. Like, my match history is just Observer, like, 10 times, and then one game of 1v1 on Cerulean Fall 2 months ago. And it's like 10 more observings. And then before that, it goes back to 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or sorry, there's one that says 2 years.
Yeah, I don't have many games on EU. Most of them are observers.
Yeah. It's weird, too, though, because it shows up in red, so, like, it feels like you lost.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And it says observer, it's just...
Should be like white.
It's a scary looking color. Yeah, like that neutral, milky, tealish, whatever it is. That is default. Apparently I played versus AI on the EU for some reason. My god, I see... Oh, that's a custom. Alright. Ohana LE in 1v1. That was a ladder game. That was a long time ago.
I can't even remember what it looks like.
Orbital Shipyard. Arena. Ruins of Saras. I barely scrolled to find these. Jeez. Deadwing. There's a map.
Yeah, I like Deadwing.
Those were the maps I started to learn mech on. These maps like Deadwing and Dusk Towers. And Whirlwind. Whirlwind was a good map. I miss Whirlwind. We need 4-player maps back, dude. I love those things.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just one.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Like, I've heard, I feel like 2 is like a good number in general. Like, it might be because I proxy a lot as well, though. But the 4-player maps allow for a lot of strategic diversity. The only problem is that the rush distance tends to be really long. So I understand when people don't like it, and you have to scout spawning locations, and sometimes you just don't get it right, and so you just scout them really late. I don't know. I miss it.
Alright, so early leads. He is on match point 4-3 in this best of 9. Spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss. His name is Early.
And in the top right-hand corner of map Year 0 is our red Zerg player, hailing from Poland. It is Damrud. I wonder if there's a better way to say that.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that's not the right pronunciation, but I don't know. Damrud? Damrud?
Damrud.
Damrud.
Vodka. Many Polish. That's a very Russian accent. Jeez, it's not Polish. It's close, but it's close to Poland. Or yeah, it's close to Poland, but it's not the same thing. Poland does technically border Russia, but only in like a technical sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a stupid part that Russia decided to hold on to in the middle of nowhere, but that's just geography facts. Damrud going for the same thing as he's been doing as an opener, save for that 112 pool time, and early doing his normal thing as well. Now, Damrud picked this map.
Right.
He lost on this map earlier against the Oracle play. I'm wondering if he's expecting early to get comfortable and do his Stargates again, because this is like one of the turlier maps for Protoss, so he could go for like a triple Stargate Mass Oracle timing, and he's going to try and anti-strat it.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just likes this map and just wants to macro. I don't know. But I feel like he has something up his sleeve for this one in particular.
Yeah, he might have something
it's already
planned.
been played. Yeah. Maybe he just wants to improve his win rate.
Yeah.
He's just mad that he lost. He's just upset with it. He's like, I need to fix this. I mean, we gotta win this one. For the boys. For the stats. I'm starting to yawn now, and I just can't stop. I don't know why.
Getting yawn attack.
Yeah. I don't know, like for when I start yawning, for whatever reason, I just can't stop for a long time. Like it's either like a one-off or a reaction to somebody, or I will keep doing it and it just keeps happening for like hours.
For hours.
Sometimes.
Wow.
If I'm like really tired and decaffeinated, yeah, it's just like compulsive yawning over and over again.
Yeah, I get it for like maybe 30 minutes at the most, but
maybe it's 30 minutes. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, and then
I don't really keep. I'm usually too tired to care to keep track of it. But
right.
just saying the word yawn so many times makes me want to do it again. Jeez, like I'm trying to stop myself now. I feel it. I feel my ears trying to like close up a little bit so that I can start the yawn. I want to do it.
So no Stargate this time. He's gone for the Robo. And it actually gets scouted immediately by this Overlord.
Yeah, and there's a Warp Prism being chronoed out too.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna see 8 gates pop down?
We'll find out in a moment. There's only 2 at the right now, and no other tech and no positioning for a third base. So I'm gonna go with at least 4. Oh, we got 2 Park Gases coming down.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. One of the things about Protoss is that a lot of their builds can look pretty similar. Like, you can tell more or less what tech path they're going down, but... Or, like, sometimes you can. You can, like, discern, like, oh, well, there's... He only has 2 Vespene Geysers. He's probably going for some kind of heavy gate attack with Zealots. Sprinkled in, or Adepts or something. But, alright, so 2 more gateways are coming down. With 4 gases, I want to say that he's going to throw down a Twilight and try and go for, like... Zealot Archon or something? Oh, Damrud's actually changed this up a lot.
What's that?
There's no Roach Warren for Damrud.
Nope, but he has a lair already.
Yeah, he's getting melee upgrades.
Ooh.
I like it. Alright.
Should we see a Baneling Nest come down, or...?
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Hydra Den, actually.
Yeah.
Hydra Ling probably would be fairly good on this map. Like, especially... He probably went into this thinking it was going to be a Stargate game. I'm going to keep saying that. I believe that in my deepest of hearts.
Yep.
And so this is probably a build that he just decided to roll with, and he saw the Robo and just figured, well, whatever, I'm already doing it. I might as well just keep going anyways. This probably would work fine. Against Robo, as long as I get my Hydra Tech up.
Oh,
Twilight Tech, this would be worse. But...
These Lings just barely make it past the army and get to see that there is no third. And we do see him going up to 4 more gates, so that's a total of 6.
So this is 8 gate again.
Or
yeah.
1, 2...
From the 2 prior, there was another 4.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, so...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Same as last. There's the 5 sentries that he had.
He knows this is coming this time, though, because those Lings see that there's no third.
Yeah, but there are no Roaches here. This actually is pretty difficult for him. There's no Hydras on the way either. There are a ton of Zerglings, but... Well, he does get the surround with the Zerglings, but yeah, the sentries are just going to shove themselves in.
Recall right back out of there.
It's really weird to, like, sandwich everything into the force field. I guess technically it's a way to pack more things into your recall.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work? Can you like shove units into a
I
a
don't
tiny
know.
point, like Archon toilet style,
Yeah.
and then just recall with them?
I don't know.
It's not like
Maybe.
really efficient, but I'm curious now. You need to test this. You need to go into unit tester or something.
Just pure Ling flood.
This is. I love this style of Zerg, just running around with tons of Zerglings everywhere. I don't know why. It just feels so satisfying to just have upgraded Lings and then just absorb your opponent. Or just like melt them away like you're a vat of acid that you got, or that was poured onto like the little metallic bead that is Protoss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this Immortal drop probably isn't gonna get a ton done because the Zerglings, there's so many Lings here that you can just like pepper them across the bases or divide them up evenly, and it would be very difficult for Immortals to do anything except for pick off a couple Lings and then run away. So it's very good so far from Damrud. Oh wow, there's 15 Hydras that just popped out. He might choose to attack soon because he hasn't, or because he saw that heavy gateway push. He knows that the tech is behind from early, and the Templar Archives just finished for early, which means that his Archon count is going to be pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
And that definitely means that Storm is not going to be there soon, and that isn't a guarantee for the rest of the game. Like, Hydras and Lings get a lot squishier against Storm. Not a fun time.
Yeah. So Link's
just
coming
so
in
many
to see
Lings.
that there's still no third, but
They
he was
actually got
trying
away
to
with the third
take
base.
it.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That poor probe. His life is slightly more miserable because of it. Pesky Zergans.
Oh, Xenodactyl says certain units stick, others do not. Basically, probes and air units can always be stacked and recalled.
To an extent, though, other units do clump up in force fields. I just don't know how much. Like, I'm wondering if it's possible to stick them in enough, or if they'll just phase through. Because I know sometimes they'll just phase through.
Yeah, they'll
the
phase through, I think. I've seen that happen before.
Like, the very, very old siege tank glitch, where if you put it in a corner, enough of them in a corner, you could force pop one of the tanks. And then it would just run on the bottom of the map, and you could siege it literally anywhere, and your opponent couldn't see it. So you just have a random siege tank just wandering around.
Alright, here we go. Big attack here from the Zerg. He's going to try and deny this third.
Yeah, those Lings are running straight into a meat grinder, but there's so many of them, I don't know if it necessarily matters. Storm does finish. One of them is decent, but the one that is right on top of the Archons and the Immortals didn't do nearly as much, and I think that was the more important one to land. This third base doesn't get canceled! Oh no, but on the other side of the map, the Immortal drop came down.
Oh, you're right.
And there's a charge lot run by, rather, and it's already gotten 20 drones so far.
Wow, 20 drones. Not bad.
So, oh jeez, yeah, this...
If he can hold this somehow, he might be okay.
Yeah, he's gotta hold it, though.
Yeah, there's nothing.
That's a lot of Hydralisks. I don't know if there's really anything that you can do to just magically warp in and deal with these. The probes certainly aren't gonna do it by themselves. This Archon certainly isn't gonna do it by itself. Alright.
Alright, match point 4-4.
We got to game 9, guys. That probably did catch early off guard, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Roach Ravager every game so far, with Lings. Every game.
Yep.
Seeing, Zergling spam into Hydralisk is not something that he probably would have anticipated going into that. So that's very good on Damrud, just knowing that extra build order to spice things up. Now we get to see what the final map is.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of choices. Just not year 0. Oh right, we're going to server swap.
Yep, back to NA.
The last one. So this has turned out to be quite a series.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of back and forth here, and it early chooses King's Cove. I've seen a lot of Protosses not like playing on King's Cove, so I think that's an interesting choice. Yeah,
I wonder why that
because
is.
well, a lot of it's for against Terran. Now that I think about it, because dealing with Reapers is really annoying on that map.
Oh yeah.
But taking your third base is kind of weird because of the way that your wall off is. Your fourth base tends to be pretty exposed if you do get to the stage where you want to take a fourth base. And Zerg has a field day running around with their Zerglings and stuff on King's Cove. It's a very, very good Zerg macro map. So a lot of Protosses don't want anything to do with it. But not the case here.
Nope.
It's not that good of a Stargate map either, I don't think, is it? I wouldn't say it is.
Yeah, I would. I don't think so.
I've seen them before, but that's probably just because that's the one build that they knew for PvT.
Yeah.
Like, Diamond League, it's still the realm where people only know one build per matchup and just roll with it. Even if it is some kind of timing-oriented or aggressive attack. I haven't actually looked at the chat in a while. Let's see what I've been forgetting about. Checking up on. Oh, I didn't miss much. Okay, that's good. One Archon and a Dream. There we go. I don't know if early had the much of an opportunity to even let that Archon dream, very much. Wonder what Archon dreams are like. Because there's 2 mines stuck in there.
I don't know.
Does that mean they share dreams?
Maybe.
Dude. Whoa. Imagine if you could, like, port other people's dreams so that you can envision them yourself. Like, my dreams make no sense, so that would be really, really weird.
Mine too. I just had some really weird dreams last night.
It's, like, not particularly disturbing, per se. Like, I hear a lot of people, it's like, I have really weird dreams, and then they go on to talk about them, and they're just really, really messed up stuff that you just don't want to hear about.
Yeah.
It's what happens when you're in the Misfits group, but...
Yeah, I have those sometimes, but...
Yeah, everybody has them sometimes. Or, like, every once in a while, but... Like... My brain is pretty much random access as it is already, even when it's not supposed to be, so... when it gets to go ham asleep, it takes advantage of it. For sure.
Looks like we're waiting on Damrud.
Yep, there he is.
Damrud.
Damrud. Keep trying to roll the R, and I don't think that's what you're supposed to do at all. Doesn't sound right. I always feel like I want to take a nap after this. Trying to keep going, but like at this point, I'm probably gonna start doing a lot of half sentences. It's like I still got the hype, but I don't have the mental capacity right now.
I feel you.
Yeah.
That's how I'm always.
So I apologize, viewer base. There's gonna be a lot of fragmented sentences in here. The shoutcasting is going to get very messy. Because there are zealots, and they're doing the lings are on top, and and there's so much blood. I think that would be basically it. Looks like Damrud's having some trouble connecting to the lobby. I have a feeling that we might need to remake it, but or he's just not at the keyboard yet, and it just keeps timing out. Not sure. He's building a pipe for the last game. He's going like on his all accounts and like in general chat, just pasting the stream link. Just like coolest best of 9 ever reaches game 9. Find out more.
There we go.
I'm being told that I gotta get it together. Bro, you didn't even capitalize my name right, so you don't get to talk to me like that, okay?
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
You did it right. Well, no, you didn't do it right either. But you're not telling me to get it together, bro. I got Sniper over here telling me like you need to get yourself put together, girl. Like, nah. I'm a beautiful mess the way I am. You know, like all those beautiful spider webs that spiders make and stuff. If I were a spider, I'd definitely have the Black Widow webs, which are just a bunch of random lines all over the place. It's definitely me.
All right, game number 9, all tied up 4-4. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Oops, let me leave that. Hold on, sorry. Got some chat coming up on the stream, so 1 second. All right, that should do it. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss from United States. His name is Early.
All right. Color, race, country name. Let's see, I got this. Follow conventions. In the top left-hand corner, oh yeah, position 2. It's the Red Zerg from Poland. It is Damrud, not Early. I almost said Early. God damn it. Ooh. Early's coming up with something spicy this time. We're not getting a 1-gate expand this time.
Oh yeah, double
Oh!
gate. But there is a... Oh, I was going to say there's a drone scout, but no, that's an Overlord.
3-gate with a Forge. That Forge is going to come down soon probably too. This is pylon number 1. I've seen this build before. This is such a fun build.
Oh my...
Oh!
4 gates. Gonna need a pylon too, though.
Somebody's got to link this to Pitfall. Pitfall does this.
Oh yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
This is what he always did.
Yeah. Pylon number 2, just to reinforce
if it
everything.
goes unscouted, it is very hard to hold.
Yeah, this is... Zealots are tanky as all hell, and especially against Zerglings. Just... 1 Zealot, extremely easy to deal with. 2 Zealots gets way more difficult. Because the Lings will just melt in like 2 hits all of a sudden, and you can't micro them to try and like get the red health ones out of the way. And redirect the targeting appropriately. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Zealots. We don't see the Forge here, so it's not quite a Pitfall build. But
Oh yeah.
I think that
Oh, the Overlord now sees it.
I don't.
Immediately dropping a spine crawler in the main. Only has
Yeah,
4
that's
lings
good.
though.
Yeah, he's trying to build more Lings. That's the best that he can do right now. But I mean, 4 Zealots is a lot of Zealots. That's a pretty big count, and even with the drones pulled and everything, oh, the Probe's even here to help fight too. Yeah, so far 3 units in the units lost tab, or 5.
Oh man, even more Zealots are streaming in now.
Yeah, after the second wave, it's pretty much gonna be as scary as it's gonna get, but it's gonna be really, really scary. And we see the spine crawlers finally finished. The drones here not trying to help out right now, and the spine crawler is gonna end up going down without any support from the drones here. And now they start attacking the moment the spine crawler goes down. I suppose that was a decent. All the Zealots melted.
Yep.
You got it.
Oh, there's no speed on the way either.
Yeah, he pulled off of gas because he needs as much resources pooled into making Lings and Queens to defend against this. But both of his Queens did survive. He doesn't need to build anymore. And as long as he keeps building these Lings, he should be fine. I don't think he needs speed even. He just needs to hold this. And he probably just wins the game. This isn't really a transitionable build. It's a little bit of an investment.
Yeah, you're right. But if he had speed, he could go across the map and kill probes. But
yeah, he probably wouldn't have survived to begin with, though. Let's see, 8 Zealots here.
I don't think this is enough to deserve, but maybe.
These queens actually help a lot. Just that extra DPS on top of these zealots.
Yeah, but they won't be able to run away now.
Yeah, now they're stuck here though. They do have transfuses for each other, which is good. But yeah, these zealots are gonna keep warping in over and over again. And early actually does have some pylons in the main base now, so he has a minimal amount of ability to keep going after this dies out. At least he can build buildings still that are not pylons in his base if we get that far.
Oh,
all right. Attempt number 2. A lot of these hurt zealots are getting in the front here, and well, these zealots do end up getting surrounded, but they are pretty nicely clumped up together, and a lot of these drones are going down in this fight this time. 6 going down, so a total of 9 for Damrud, and these zealots just keep coming.
I think that might be it. It's down to 8 workers, and there's still like 8 zealots.
Yep. GG. That is the power of Protoss cheese right there.
All right, so that means early takes the series 5-4. I want to thank all of the viewers for coming out today and watching the games. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me go ahead and plug our next event. Which is going to be tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, which is 12 a.m. European. We have a Alpha X ATL Americas Pro match. So that's going to be our dragons playing Mamba, Starkiller, Estrella. If you want to see that, it's very high level play. It's going to be a very high level match casted by myself. We'll see you guys then. Anything you wanted to add, N2O?
Hi, I'm N2O. That's all I got. Okay, thank you guys for watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the viewers are important. There's 30 some odd of you guys out there right now watching this, and the fact that you guys are watching this just means, well, it gives us something to do, which is a good start, because I'm pretty sure Droptimus will agree with me here, but we enjoy doing this for you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just fun, it's good passion for the community and just contributions to show that StarCraft is not a dead game after all, and we're still here making sure that it's got a prize pool and everything going for it.
Alright, so, yep, that's it for the stream. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.
Nuclear missile ready.